leaving their homes, and they're leaving them reluctantly, and they're leaving them with the knowledge that they might not be able to go back to them. And you can see many of these people are elderly. Можно вам помочь? Можно вам помочь? Вот там, вот там, вот там, вот там. I'm just going to help her carry this bag a second. Excuse me, John, while we try to... Ну вот там.
Well, Abby, it is extraordinary to see this level of destruction anywhere, let alone in a tiny village like this one. We are not near any military targets for miles. This is a village that has no real strategic value, and yet it was the subject of a fierce Russian airstrike on Friday afternoon. Just take a look at this. Houses all around this area were hit in that Russian airstrike. What you're looking at here is the remnants of the house of a man named Igor, who we spoke with earlier. There's a huge crater here in the ground. He lost 5 of his family members, as well as a friend. His wife and his wife's friend and his mother-in-law were in a car when the strike happened. They were killed. His daughter was in the house in her wheelchair, and she was also killed.
And those who remain are forced to fend for themselves, lining up for gun permits, training on scarce AK-47s, and building out roadblocks.
Over the past several days, this army of volunteers has been building this massive checkpoint complex. There are dozens of them across the country. This is the resistance, and they've fortified checkpoints like these with concertina wire, with those steel barricades, and on the ground there, old Soviet mines.
And there are those staying behind to defend their country, like these men we met near the village of Mirny. They know the forest well. They usually go hunting here, but now it's time to dig trenches, fill up sandbags, and build bunkers in case the Russian soldiers come their way.
You're asking about our mood, if we're ready to defend ourselves after this treacherous invasion of Ukraine. Women, children and the elderly are suffering. Homes are bombed at night. Of course the army is very angry about that. We didn't provoke and we didn't want this war. They came to us and we're ready to answer.
He hopes that the Russians could be slowed down with these handmade spikes.